I just want to scream. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so for today I'm going to be doing something quite different. I've not done this before, and yeah, I posted a question on my Instagram story asking people to if they have any questions for me about my long distance relationship, and I got some questions. So this video is basically for that. So I'm going to be answering the question, and it's just going to be straight to the point, and it's just for you guys to get to know, a bit about me. All right, okay, so let's dive into it. So first question says, rate your trust and your insecurity with your partner. Okay, for this, anyone in any relationship, not necessarily long distance, you would know that trust is either 100% or nothing. I know some of you might not agree with me, but this has been proved. If you do not trust your partner with just 1%, that 1% can scatter the whole 99%. So for me, rating my insecurity and my trust with my partner, with my trust is 100%. Like, I can't be in a long distance relationship. The distance alone is a whole lot. They're not having to trust you completely is another thing that I don't think I can handle. And for insecurities, what is there to be insecure about? Am I not a beaut? Okay, that aside, I don't think I have any insecurities when it comes to myself and my partner. No, I never think about that. I never bother to even worry about that. And one thing you guys should know is, being in long distance relationship, you do not want to worry or bother about some things. Why? Because they're just going to pull you down. I'm not saying I'm not being in situations that I had to, worry, but the end product is always terrible. So, no insecurities. All right. Next question says, how are you enjoying the journey so far? I have heard that long distance relationship is not good. I have been enjoying my long distance relationship. That doesn't mean that I don't have some ups and downs. I don't have sometimes I just want to scream. But thus far, I've been enjoying it because I have a partner that is so very well, understanding and thoughtful. So it boils down to the partner, basically. For my partner, is so very understanding, and so it doesn't really feel like we're in a long distance relationship. Even though we're in a long distance relationship, we get to do so many things together, talk together, we share everything about each other. So that way, the only thing is I can't just see you physically, but girl, I'm enjoying. Like, am I not glowing? All right, next question says, tell us about some of the challenges you have faced and now you overcame them. Okay, so this is going to be the last question, and it's because I want to talk more about this. So first thing, the first challenge I faced personally was miscommunication. And I never really got a chance to really know what it means to communicate. Not until I got into this long distance relationship. Trust me, communication is not talking. Communication is not just saying hi, hello. Like, it goes far, 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 far beyond that. You communicate your feelings out. Now, we know that technology is the only thing we have in long distance relationship. If they decide to make all hand phones or all cell phones, laptops and all these things stop working, there's no relationship anymore, basically. So I had to learn how to communicate my feelings. It's one thing to have some feelings in you. It's one thing to be feeling angry, feeling lonely, feeling sad and all that. It's another thing to communicate those feelings. It was a terrible and a difficult thing for me when I just started this relationship. I didn't know how to communicate. I didn't know how to communicate effectively. All I was just doing, just talking and just basic things. So that was a bit of a challenge at some point. I overcame it. Why? Because my partner saw that I had a problem with that, and he had experience, or he has experience in that field, and so he helped me to learn how to communicate my feelings. And so when I'm feeling any kind of way, he would tell me to just talk, like just say it. And so that helped me to overcome that challenge. Now, the second challenge I faced was loneliness. I feel lonely so many times. Like, I just want to hold you. I just want to see you physically. I just want to touch you, hug you, just do anything, but just be with me physically. That was a whole lot for me to handle. And I'm not saying like it's totally gone or it's totally off, because I'm still in a long distance relationship. So there's still sometimes like I still feel lonely. But how I overcame that, or how I've been overcoming that, and I'll still keep overcoming it, is get to discuss this with my partner. If I've noticed maybe there's a gap and we've not talked really well, or there's communication break and all that, and I know my person, I know he gets to me so much, I discuss with my partner. It's either we work on, talking more, communicating more, creating more time for each other. We do create time for each other, but sometimes I just need more, like just feed me.
Not feed me. Be that.
And so we get to talk about it, and we create more times. Sometimes we do things together and all that, just to cover up that gap. And thus far it has been helping. Yeah. The third thing is running out of things to say. So guys, you know that I like to talk, but trust me, in my long distance relationship, I don't know. I don't always know what to say. We are not seeing each other. Girl, you should have so many things you want to discuss. But you know what I do instead? I just freaking stare. Like, I don't say anything. So I run out of things to say. And this is not because I don't have what to say, but it's because most times I just don't want to talk. Like, I just want to look at you. But at the end of the day, I realized that it wasn't really helping us. I had to learn how to talk. Never run out of things to say. And because of my person, I know that, okay, this is what I like to do. I like to keep quiet. So sometimes I note down things I want to talk about, so that when I get on the call, I won't just be blank and just be staring at you. So we can't run out of things to say. Like, what else do we have? We've got just words. So in long distance relationship, like, it's so very, 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 very important that we use our words. The last thing I would talk about challenges I faced is effective communication. I mentioned miscommunication at first. They are not the same thing. Miscommunication means saying, trying to, I need to even buttress on these points. There are so many times that I'm trying to say, maybe the pot is black. And what I intend for you to understand is the pot is black. But then my partner will interpret the message as, can the pot be black? There's always so much miscommunication. I'm like, why can't you just understand what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm really trying to say this. Why are you not getting it? And so many times that is always a big problem for me. Like, it doesn't just get what I'm trying to say. And at the end of the day, it ends up being miscommunication. And when I feel that what I am saying to you, you're not understanding me, is a problem. And I cannot touch you. I cannot do so many things to improve on that. You just have to freaking break down my words and try to understand me. But we sorted that out. I mean, that's one thing that I really appreciate about my partner in this relationship. No matter what we face, like the challenges and all that, we always try to sort or try to find a landing ground, disagree to agree, and we both end up working things out. And that's what has been keeping me and still keeping me. My long distance relationship is already 2 years and like 2 months. Yeah. And I can't wait to close the gap. Like, really, really, really can't wait. And so thus far it has been helping that we fight, we argue, like, we do all of these things, but we can't really go very, very deep or very, very far, because the distance alone is a problem. We do not want to add more. So whenever we argue, whenever we have anything up in the air, we try as much as possible to clear it out as soon as possible. Like, we do not want it to linger for long, because the more it lingers, the more the art drifts away. Like, it's just science, basically. If I'm not connecting with you, I can't see you. If I'm not connecting with you on the phone, I'm just gonna drift. It's like, so yeah. But on effective communication, we try as much as possible to talk. From my own end, like I said, I'm not a talker, but thank God I have a partner that understands that, and so he helps me out. So it just boils down to understanding, whether long distance or no long distance. I think that understanding is key. We still disagree on so many things, but the fact that he understands my person, so no matter the arguments we're having, the disagreements and all that, because he knows me, he tries to balance that up, and before you know it, the argument is off the air. And as you all know, or maybe you don't know, I'm a very stubborn person. Like, I'm stubborn, I know that. I want to do things my own way. I want to have my own way. But in my long distance relationship, that has not been working. Like, I had to break down my stubbornness. I'm still stubborn though, but to a particular extent, I had to break that down just because I want this to work. So we're not just in it for the fun of it. We're in it because we both want this, and we're doing everything we can to make sure that our relationship works. We have a plan. Having a plan, as you know, it has been helping us. So we know the end goal. Like, okay, we're going to close this gap as soon as possible. So just hold on to that. Okay, so I think I answered the questions. I didn't really get much questions, so just answered the ones that I got. But I hope to add this kind of content to my channel, just to share a bit about my personal life and not just coming out to, say things and then you don't really know my person. So yeah, I'm Teresa Adebisi, and I'm in a long distance relationship, and that's just a part of my life that I just shared with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, just do so and join this community. Yeah, till I come your way next time, I say bye.